The TapOut Edition R1 really came to my mind when it was finally announced that TapOut was going to be present at the inaugural UFC event in Toronto. I knew it was an event and a sporting endeavor that I couldn't miss out on. So having some contact with some people that participated in a project in the States with TapOut, I started making phone calls, and as soon as I got some positive feedback, I got in touch with Yamaha corporate, and then between Yamaha and myself, we partnered together and decided to put a good foot forward and put together a proposal to represent ourselves and TapOut in the best way possible. What we're using is a section of plasma paper where they do some preparatory work, then lay down the plasma paper onto the panel, and they body fill all the outer edges, smoothing out all the surfaces, and get it ready for graphics. After all this process is done, you move over to here where they lay the graphics down, the stencil, and once that is done, they lay down a base coat and primer, and the purpose of this process is so the illumination only comes through the areas where you want it to go, either your graphics or your logos. After this process is done, you peel away the logos, you replace them now, put new stencils on, so your base color is the way you want it to be, put a new set of stencils on, and then paint the rest of the body panels. So when it's all separated and cleared, you've got a different color illuminated logos or lettering than the rest of the motorcycle. What we're doing here is just a 3D simulation, so it shows exactly the tool paths, the depths of the tool paths, and it's a great safety feature to make sure that no accidents happen in the cut process. And it visually gives you an exact replication of what's going to be cut once you set the part to the machine for cutting. And it's a very effective way of making sure all the data you've translated is exactly the way you want the tool path to go. And I still got to make the stator cover thing. We wanted to create a bike representative of MMA athletes. So one of the most important things about MMA athletes is their defense, obviously. So we wanted to protect the frame and give it something to absorb any impact, representative of an MMA fighter with their muscle structure and strengthening up their physique. And this is our timing guard cover. We went with a MotoGP style guard instead of making a new cover. Again, staying true to being defensive and protecting. We go over to the clutch cover, which we decided to match paint the rest of the color red with the theme of the bike. Rob from Voodoo down in Cincinnati, Ohio, hooked us up with his 4-into-1 MotoGP style exhaust. And then we go over to the rear sets where we custom designed and machined the rear set brackets, the Believe logo we engraved inside the rear sets, and on the heel guard we did the Believe TO icon logo. That's tonight, isn't it? That's cool.
test for a couple things. See what I can do.
I'm just going to be stepping in front of you.
The key was to represent Yamaha's strengths, which was in their design and performance of their bikes, and tie in TapOut's basic look and aggressive marketing, and put those two together with our patented processes for how we illuminate the body and how we design and fabricate one-of-a-kind components. The difference that we put with the project that truly nobody else in the country can is we design and manufacture one-of-a-kind components. Nobody will be able to look at this bike and pick up any catalog in the world and be able to replicate this bike. They're available nowhere on any catalog, on any internet site, so we really wanted to strive for exclusivity, which is what you get when you partner up Yamaha with a company like TapOut and Flat Out on board to pull together, an exclusive one-of-a-kind bike. And we are very close to building Canada's, baddest motor scooter.